mark, earlier than the 1 second mark. We have, of course, Ham and Hammy. Drum roll. Nice. So glad to have everybody back. Obviously, today is a very big day. This is one that I am glad to return for and cover as quickly as I can. I'm definitely looking at running an ad. Yeah, spider frame. Okay, so I have this here. I can play that when I need to. Yeah, I gotta say it, man. Today has been fun to return to. The spider frame is sick. The Valkyr rework was like a little bit too easy. The ease of use that I was charging the rage, I was like, oh, if this is it, then GG. I'm waiting to see. There you go. I gifted the spider that walks around your orbiter. Oh, that's sick. So I think I have chat working now up in the top, so I can see that. I need to pause all my streams and plug everything in. But I'm glad to be back. I love the Isleweaver game. Like, I might be spamming a lot of it. I might be playing a lot of it. Get free Pathos clams. I can farm Pathos clams so unbelievably easy, and like you get it's just fragmented tide. I'll spoil it. It's a double fragmented tide. It's a duet fight right at the end. Oh, I'm wondering if my TikTok stream is working. It says this live stream is working. Give me 1 sec. Let me see if that's working properly. But obviously, I should just get right into it. But you see 3 Tau Forge greens. That is just bonus toxin damage, obviously. She's got the maxed out toxin loadout. I see the chat in the top left. Yes, dude. Yeah, now you can actually have chat. Now you guys can get involved. It'll also like show up for the recording afterwards. I realized that the TikTok chat just gets eviscerated. It's just to the ether. But yeah, you guys can see chat now. I guess you could put something in there, but I mean, I think I'll survive for now. That's a risky maneuver to say, but I think we're ready. I think it's time I show the actual mods, but yes, obviously 3 Tau Forge greens for bonus toxin damage, which, you know, I just had to. I don't really use a lot of Tau Forge greens. I'm running Coda Sporthrix and the heavy scythe. Oh yeah, I'm ready to get that scythe. Obviously I'm going for that one first. To give me a heavy scythe as an incarnate, I'm like, okay, that's kind of sick. And I was looking at the last upgrade and I was like, I'm gonna have to just play with them. I don't know what they mean, but I have a casting speed chart in here. This is mostly for the 1 and I guess a little bit for the 3. I am using the 3. I never realized how easy it was to use, but yeah, the spiderlings are, what are they called? Scuttlers. Little scuttlers. Obviously Archon continuity, it's a must. You kind of have to have it. It's really good. It hits 600k as without its last Eva. Oh my god. Yeah, the heavy scythe stance in general, I just kind of love. Is it Gale Force Dawn? That's my guess. But I have 75% range. I have stretch and auger reach. So yeah, I mean, obviously Arachne, duh. Chat, am I right? I'm invisible as well, so that's the pretty powerful passive. 8 seconds of invisibility. You just wall latch and you go into your spider form. I'm staying in spider form the whole time, obviously. You just wall latch to a wall. You just dash into it and you'll go straight towards it. Yeah. I was gonna have 14 meter. Yeah. Oh my god. I was looking at that too. And I was definitely thinking about that heavy attack. That heavy attack is that's a very powerful multi-hit. But yeah, I got 249% strength. I am putting in power drift in the Exla slot. Yeah, I'm just kind of maxing out on toxin damage. That's it. I'm not like staying on a wall. Me and Harsh did the math. Oh my god. Is that with what's the one? Spring-loaded blade? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Anyway, chat. I guess the range is how far you can dash. So, it's a lot of. It's very far. It's very far. I should mention the other abilities. Mercy's Kiss is very cool. It's just a. So, it has a damage threshold. That's it. You only care about the instant kill. You're not really using this unless they have that little mark above their head, and you just tap them. That's a lot of health orbs, chat, and a decent amount of energy orbs as well. So if you need to like refund a bunch, then you can do it. All I know is far, yeah. Yeah. No, actually, I don't know. Maybe, yeah. And then the other one is the webbed embrace. This one's just like, you use it once and it'll stun them. It'll like web them and they'll be slapped. And then it kind of is just a field of damage vulnerability that enemies can like walk into, basically. And yeah, I think that about covers that. Obviously, I mentioned the 4, and the spiderlings also deal toxin damage, so that's also corrosive effect getting in there as well. So I think I'm ready here. I have a timer now. There's a 4.5 minute timer for the Valkyr build. That was the main one that I also wanted to cover. But yeah, Molt Augmented, I think I pretty much covered everything. Obviously, the casting speed, and then of course, effectiveness on energy orb. So next up, way at the top. Holy shit. This is like frames that I test more. Oh, this is what I was going to change actually here. I was going to get rid of this because I realized I want to save this for, that's right, another Tau Forge purple when I get the chance. So I'm going to head back over there and we'll do this. So the timer has begun, chat. Can he do a build in 4 minutes before the TikTok ad starts? Anyway, yeah, this would be a Tau Forge purple, and then I have a casting speed chart. And then what I was actually going to do, because I have this, is I was going to put it back to this. Okay, so here's the thing. Triple Umbra gets you 2800 armor. That's 90% damage reduction. 90.3, that's pretty crispy. Warcry is gonna, so it's gonna get you into the 91s and 3s, whatever. It's, it'll get some diminishing returns, but yeah, Warcry will get you with Molt Augmented. That shit gets pretty high, and then of course, while you have Hysteria active, it triples your armor. So my lifesteal is getting into the over 200, so I'm kind of spamming it. Lovely Sniper, 49% cold. Yup. Wait, let me just see. Yeah, what else do I need to cover besides Hunter Adrenaline? Lifesteal. I'm actually taking damage now, and Prime Flow. So I'm a little bit worried. Okay, so there's this chat. I don't know if you know. There's a new modifier. There's a new modifier that they added. Reminiscent of sorties, obviously. 75% energy reduction. So I did go in and look at some Archon shards, and I was like, can I just fit this in so that I'm not worried about that anymore? Because I was like, I just need to be able to cast, and it's almost always roar. I have a roar on a lot of setups, but it's almost always being able to cast roar. It'll be like my entire energy pool, but I'll be able to do it. So I've had to like modify a couple, like Baruch is a funny example where Baruch's only ability that I cast in a lot of cases is the 3 that gives a bunch of DR. But it's like I have like a negative efficiency, so I need like 105 energy, which means like a lot of base energy. Also, I forgot to send out the TikTok alert again. Oh, I mean the Discord alert. But yeah, just a lot of base energy, or a lot of total energy, means that you can kind of burn. But the issue is like, because it's a drain ability and it doesn't drain that much unless you're like spamming your abilities, you're going to pick up an orb and it's going to give you like 5 energy because you're just always at full energy. So it's, with Hunter Adrenaline and everything, it's like you don't really care about, like, energy orbs kind of become wasted, but it's like if you have low enough energy, then you can still potentially make use of them. But that's kind of the thing that sucks. I played with the Spider Flame in Circuit 3 times. I don't know how you feel personally. I think Spider Frame is giga goated, so I think it's a huge dub. That's a lot of toxin damage. And then obviously it's Archon continuity as well. So I think we're chill. Yeah, Triple Umbra. This is Arcane Avenger and Molt Augmented. So obviously Molt Augmented with Wrathful Advance, you know, power strength equals additive crit in the end. This is halved of the power that Kullervo has, but yeah, that's a lot of crit chance. That's kind of it. I like that paralysis just gives me damage vulnerability. I'm like kind of sick. That's cool. Whatever. I can't say no to it, right, chat? It's only 10 meter range. I don't have any range. I don't really have. I'm kind of just here to. Because, yeah, you just heal on hit, right? So you can pretty much face tank. That's what I'm here to test. I'm here to be really fucking greedy and just kind of see. But obviously we're going into circuit, so I want to show these guys off in actual gameplay. But 16 seconds before the ad break starts, so we did manage to save it. So I'll show off the Citrine fashion, but I did change it so the ad break is a minute long. So it'll be a little bit better. Let me where am I looking? Citrine? Yeah, here we'll just kind of show off the Citrine fashion, and then we'll get to the build in a little bit. Oh my god, is it too pink, chat? I mean, I loved the colors. I was like, what? I also was like, oh wait a minute, should I do the Kaminari? Here's the thing, sometimes with the skirt and getting the 2 skirts, you know, and if I have wings and I can get double wings, is it too much? I have the wings as well. The Tsujinasa I just kind of always keep. That feels like very... Oh, I guess the colors are muted. No, that's not really the colors I usually want. Because with this ephemera, then you can definitely just go with the classic. The elegant. Yeah, there you go. That's the look. I gotta say, yeah, I don't know if I show off my operator fashion too much, but I was like, I could do like a Hugo Boss fashion show, but I don't know, man. Something about these colors here. I'll show off this guy real quick too. Yeah, he's just like fucking, where are your papers? I was just like, fuck, man. This guy's knocking on your door. He's like, your name is blah blah blah. I don't know how I do it. I have the same on Cyto 9 as well. But, oh, that's crazy. Anyway, there was one more build that I wanted to show off real quick, but the Citrine fashion I thought was pretty good. I have a little notes. I wanted to look at the patch notes in general, and then show off the Spider Frame and Valkyr at the same time. Her name is Oraxia, but it's just gonna be Spider Frame. So yeah, the next one I wanted to show off was Jade. Yeah, ooh, with Light's Judgment. This is the only one that I've put on so far, and that's purely because of Hot Shot. I was like, okay, it has to be like ability damage that's fire damage, so like this thing doesn't proc fire ticks, it just like deals fire damage. But I'm curious if the 4 should proc Hot Shot, but you know, this way it's just like, I mean, you should always be incentivized to just keep your orbs active. It's a very short duration, so you have to kind of spam them, but that's a lot of Jade Light. So, you know, it's just ability fire damage, that's it. So you kind of, you know, I've realized that like Hot Shot I don't really get to take advantage of. I don't really actually get to use it very much, so it was fucking sick. I mean, do we hate Jade Light sometimes? I mean, not all the time, but definitely enough, Chad. Definitely enough. I don't think I'll show this one off. I mean, you get the like. I want to mainly show off Oraxia and Valkyr, and then I actually do want to play some Isleweaver, so I don't want to dawdle and doodle. So I think I'm probably gonna yeah, I think I'm probably gonna show off Oraxia and Valkyr. I'll do a little gameplay, and then I'll cover the patch notes, and then do this. I just want to get through the builds, you know, be able to talk about them and then do that. So we're off the ad break, so we're chill. Excuse me, I gotta itch my nose. All right. And yeah, I think you'll just have to see the Archon continuity. That'll be the main one. I've got a weird weapon setup. I'm not gonna cover we're just gonna show off Oraxia. I want to kind of get into it. I'll explain the weapons, but I want to be a little bit quicker about this so I can get through the shit and then actually do some Isleweaver, because there's a decent amount of stuff to cover. But I'll look at the Sporothrix after this. So let's do this real quick. Secure Penta. Definitely don't think I'm going to be using this one. But yeah, the main thing, a little bit of energy efficiency. Obviously, I'm at level 0. I just put the last forma in like 15 minutes ago. Oh, I'm so efficient, right, chat? Okay, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to get some of these spiderlings going, and I'm kind of curious to see. And in terms of like the weapons platform capabilities, I am looking at it pretty different. Like, the only thing is your dash is, you know, obviously the web sling, so you just have to be a little bit careful about dashing. But I think I'm chill. I think I just need to do this, and it does get a little bit repetitive, but I also have Arachne, so I definitely should be doing that. 311. Oh my god. Oh my god. And it is just guaranteed toxin, I think. Alright, chat. Well, is it the same as, yeah, I mean, it looks to be the same as all the other, yeah, like Reconifex and Sight, and I think those are the main ones. I don't think I should be using this fucking grenade launcher, though, chat. That's not what you're here for. You saw Vesper 77, so let's see if I can actually play the sniper a little bit. I just need to land headshots, and then I'm pretty sure the headshots will proc. I don't know if the gas cloud. I don't think the gas clouds will proc. I think the toxin only shows up on the direct hits. Unfortunately, chat. I feel like that would be very greedy. But yeah, let's see. Let's see if my headshot capabilities are up to snuff. I have this weapon in the rotation for a reason. That, yeah, if I'm playing well, that's a very good weapon. But ooh, chat. That's the kicker. Is it hard to farm the new frame? I don't think so. I think the missions take me like maybe a half hour. It's a lot of missions. But you do get rewards when you finish the mission. I don't know if I've actually been checking and seeing, but yeah, chat. I also saw that the 2 is the Helminth ability. So you can like web enemies now, and you know, you'll lock them down and give them damage vulnerability. So I think it's a cool, you know, it's a cool offshoot to something like Caliban's damage vulnerability ability. I don't know if those like stack on each other, but I was thinking about that. I was nah. I actually like the full kit. Yeah, I was talking with the architect, and he did convince me. He was like, you know, I think the whole setup like does its business. You stay invisible. The little scuttlers take all the damage. They keep aggro, though. That's the important thing. Is the enemies are still looking at something. I don't want them just kind of wandering around. I want them near my little guys. Look at them. They're freaky. And I know that I can shoot faster. That's the thing that I always forget, is I get a little bit too greedy for like landing headshots, and sometimes it's like, yeah, I have cannonade in here, but I still have a fast enough base fire rate that I can lob some bullets downrange. But oh, it's Misery. Ooh, that's clutch. I think I can probably dome this dude a couple times, unless he taps me. Yeah, he can probably slash proc me for like all this HP, because this is like fluff HP. This has like no survivability. This is like if the one moment where you're not invisible. Nope. That was like 6 shots missed in a row. Okay, that's clutch. I'm gonna go grab this. I think he had 2 toxin procs. Okay, well there you go, Chip. That's what else can you expect? Oh god, I was playing this earlier. I was playing this most of the day. I was actually trying to do some Isleweaver and shit, but Vesper 77, that's where I really have to lock in. And the strat, I mean, I have a quick enough reload speed. That's kind of all I need, but I didn't even pick up the fucking... Oh my god. And then I need to go that way. I need to be moving in a much better... Ooh, oh shit. I keep forgetting about the... Oh, are you seeing that, chat? I don't know if you're catching that. Like, 3 times in a row now, I've web slinged directly into the ground because I just keep thinking I'm a Warframe and that I can bullet jump and then dash at the same time. I'm kind of in a bad spot. I think I can kite these guys over this way, but... Oh, we're going for 5 minutes. I am just going to leave at 5 minutes. There, I did it again. Fuck, man. I don't know what happens. It's like as soon as I start yapping, I lose like 30% of my capabilities. Maybe you guys can relate. But I'm going to kill these guys and then we're actually going to get the fuck out of here because we have Isleweaver to play. Yeah, there. I land 1 out of 6 shots and that's all I need, so... Impressive. Alright. There you go. A little bit of a redemption, chat. That's the nice thing. Little secret, little tip. One of Amar's tips. Oh, am I stuck in geometry? I'm stuck in geometry. Okay. Okay, one of Amar's tips while I unstuck myself. When you run away, you kite all the enemies into a group running behind you. And then you just kind of wipe them out. I mean, if you guys watch any... There's this guy who does Elden Ring invasions. His name is Chase the Bro. He always talks about turn and burn. You just run away, and then at the last thing, you just turn around and dome somebody in the face. You know, he's fighting just like... I start to realize, like, he's just fighting like a lot of people who are doing New Game Plus. Just like as friends, like co-oping, and they're like going through their normal progression, and then this dude shows up. Very good. He's like swapping weapons, and then when he wants to heal, he's like swapping his chest plate and his helmet, and then healing, and then swapping back, and you're like, who the fuck is? He's like using 3 different weapons in the span of like 15 seconds. You're like, what's going? And he's always just like, yeah, I'm just turning burn. And I try to embody that a little bit, but I mean, it is just like I think she's fun. I was getting in the groove of it, leveling her up, but I definitely think where she shines is like anything where you don't really aim, like just criminal, man. It's like I actually don't think, like, it's not just that I suck with Vesper 77. It's like when I have Compressa and I don't even like process what's happening, just spraying a crowd. I'm like, what are we doing here? I'm just like, what? So Vesper was I guess I trolled you guys a little bit, but I trolled myself in the end. Okay, let's do Valkyr. And then I think I've got some patch notes to cover, and then yeah, I'm gonna go over to the Dormizone. We'll talk about Operation 8 and then it's Isleweaver time, and then I get to play some Deviri. I'm so fucking spoiled, dude. How long has it been? All right, and the randomizer says Bosmu. I think we can survive. I'm not really going to be using these weapons. Oh, I did want to... Oh, Vesper, cool. I did want to see, because I was testing how quickly I built up Rage. Do I have a slam weapon anywhere nearby? Tombo? I had Tombo once. Do I should probably... Here, we'll choose this for a specific reason. So I'll choose this on Valkyr for a specific reason. So we're going to cover the slam changes a little bit as well in this segment. So on a melee frame, you know, I just have Wrathful Advance, so I can... It's free crit on the Tombo, so you can... The Tombo has 62% crit chance, or 62% status, and then obviously Tombo has 120% status chance from Galvanized Elementalist, and then Reflex is giving you 80 initial combo, which is 160% status chance. So it's a pretty decent status chance number, but just gonna kind of see how it works. The rant channel's so empty. Yeah, the rant channel is there for a specific reason, yeah. Dude! My boy Zach, welcome in. He's returned. Yeah, I'm trying to be better about announcing when I'm going to stream. I feel like I might just share this in general. I might share the link when I create the stream as well. So I do have a stream coming up on Friday as well. I'm going to be doing Night Rain with my little brother. There's Everdark Sovereigns in Night Rain, and he just told me that Fulgore just shadow dropped again. But yeah, that was the main one that I wanted to cover was Tonbo, and then we already covered the Valkyr build, so I'm really just here to show it off. It was rage gain, stuff like that. I'm not gonna like burn my rage at all, but just kind of watch, just kind of chill out. Oh, I'll do the Sporthrix build after, so I'll remind myself. Yeah, rant channel is serves a specific purpose. That's what I'll say. All right, here we go. So I do have to land a couple headshots. There you go. All right, now we're good. Perfect. Oh, nice. And then an ad coming in 20 minutes. So yeah, I set it to a 1 minute ad every 20 minutes or something, just because like generally I was thinking, I feel like the doing the 30-second ad more often kind of sucked, but I did prefer the shorter ad breaks, just like not breaking it up too much. And early on it kind of sucks, but I definitely think for YouTube the continuity is very nice to have. So that's why I put time codes in on YouTube. So it's like if you're looking for like a version to watch in the future. Oh, I'm shooting guns. What the fuck am I doing? I'm shooting guns. Okay, I want to hit this. I want to hit this, and then I want to see. Okay, this has a fixed height. Let's see how good this is. I mean, we are using, but I want to see more of the radius. That's the thing that they changed. That's it. So if I'm up that high, then the radius is still pretty good. But if I'm down low like this, see how small that radius is? It's like nothing. So, oh, and I'm maxed out. Oh yeah, melee damage is max. I don't know how quick that was. I wasn't paying attention. Was that 2 slams? I'm sorry, Chad. I was not very scientific. Should I let it burn? Should I let it decay? How quick does it decay? It decays pretty quickly. I don't think I'm going to die. I could stand here and test the armor buff already. I have adaptation. I don't have any heals. Right, so I'm just taking health damage. 200%. I don't know. I'll have to just pay attention better, I guess. What are your thoughts on the new Warframe and how to get Valkyr Prime? Watch Tenocon. If you want Valkyr Prime, they're giving one away for free. So if you're curious to try it out. Oh, somebody's lasering me. 1200. Okay, that's better. So we're at 160 now. I'm just gonna heal through this real quick. There. Now I can recast this, right? I want to do this. It's gonna lower it. Yeah, 140. All right. So I wanted to test this one more time. Let's see. And we're maxed. Okay, so yeah, if you guys are using influence, I don't know if you. Hey, poll. Did I do a poll in chat? How many of you guys are using influence? Yeah, that's fucking instantaneous. I don't know. People are. That's like one of the things that like really like grinds my gears about like the Warframe community that like I have like grown to like kind of avoid and I see it too much is like the whole like the thing hasn't even come out yet and people are already like this is dog shit, like this is so mid. I'm like that's the type of shit where I'm like okay. It's like it doesn't really matter. Like, it makes me roll my eyes. I'm like Jesus, oh god, you guys. You know, I'm like okay, that's. I feel like it happens in every community, but just like the negative excitement, like the maybe it's not revert. It's like yeah, pre-hating. I don't know how to describe it. Just like it's just like come on, you guys. I'm like. You saw that, right? I'm using the fucking Tonbo. This is like it just has a bunch of status chats. That's it. I didn't even proc status on him. like what are we doing, chat? And so I'm not even using Hysteria. I haven't even bothered to pull it out, but you know, I'm talking about tripling. Also, I have I just have blast damage. Oh, I didn't show off the Valkyr claws. Oh, fuck. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, the Valkyr claws. I guess I should show that off afterwards. That kind of sucks. Well, the claws, I should mention all the changes to the claws as well. I guess I'll have to cover that again. That's fine. Yeah, I guess, damn. But I'm kind of just, I don't know, what do I have? It's, melee exposure and blast damage. I think it's just a shit ton of blast damage and melee exposure, and that's kind of it. And so I just have a bunch of base damage. It's just one run got 20 husks, and I need 120 to get, if you don't get drops, yeah. Alright. You're seeing some of the damage numbers. They're not crazy. I was trying to get some type of status in, but it's really just like exposure is giving you so much damage, and I am actually staying as close to them as possible, but yeah, this is a little bit too easy. I think we're having the ad break in a little bit. Alright, sweet.
The longer you hold out, the deeper I can search.
Alright, chill.
Extraction is
and I will say that...
void signatures.
Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go, you fuck? Oh, you silly little guy. Okay, excuse me, chat. I'm trying to be a pro gamer. Nice. Midair. Alright, perfect. Okay. Yeah, pretty easy overall. I'll do the claws as well. Yeah, excuse me for that, chat. I'll just redo the Valkyr build and put it in the time code over there. So, all right, let's get out of here. Do a quick patch notes. There's a lot of stuff to cover. I'm gonna breeze through some of it. There's like some junction changes that I'm gonna kind of leave up to other people. I like the new game mode. Yep. Yeah, I think it's awesome. Ad break ends in 1 minute. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so quick 1 minute ad. I was praying for that. Giant Hit is they can get a free Valkyr Prime, I think. Okay. What's the junction changes? They've changed like basically everything. How does she work? Just a shit ton of toxin damage. The 4 like makes you a spider. You're invisible when you grapple onto walls. 10 times remember run. Such an empty channel. Alright. Chill. Okay, real quick, let's redo this Valkyr build so I can also show off the talent. So in case you didn't see it, sorry, one more time. Currently 3 Tau Forge purples. Should be 4 Tau Forge purples at this point. Ad break ended. Perfect. See a quick 1 minute ad and then I'm back. Yeah, 3 Tau Forge purple shards for crit damage and a casting speed shard. That is purely just for activating the 4 faster, which is not necessarily really anymore, but if you ever need to do it. So you could do 5 Tau Forge purples if you really wanted to. I also like casting speed for the 3. It's a little bit quicker, but like I said, it's not 100% necessary. It's more... sometimes they're mandatory, sometimes they're not. But I do just have Prime Flow, Hunter Adrenaline, and Adaptation. So I'm getting... this is giving me 90% damage reduction already to health. And I'm adding Warcry on top of that. 96, gonna get way higher. And then Hysteria is gonna triple that. So it becomes diminishing returns. But it'll get you to maybe mid to low 90s. What's your opinion on Zephyr? Oh, Zephyr. She's actually one of my favorite grouping frames. She's one of my favorite frames of all time. What's the junction changes? Oh, excuse me. And yeah, I guess you get damage vulnerability from your 3, which is kind of nice, but God, dude, the Warcry, I mean, I save a mod slot on my Talons, which I forgot to cover in the build from earlier on. So obviously Wrathful Advance Molt Augmented is going to give you 60% power strength, which is just 60% additive crit chance, final crit chance, whatever you want to call it, absolute crit chance. And then you kind of just run around with some lifesteal. I mean, it's a flat health lifesteal, but that's still enough to sustain. You have a very quick attack speed, so I think we're chill. Let's do the big one. I mean, Hunter Adrenaline and Prime Flow is obviously giving me infinite ammo, so I can just stay with these guys. I forgot to show this off earlier, but yeah, this is just Galvanized Elementalist, 22% status chance. So yeah, I have the double 60-60 for blast, and then I have a 90 on top of that. So melee exposure is giving me 240% corrosive. So I'm just praying that it's, yeah, I'm gonna get some corrosive and maybe also some blast alongside that. So I know that melee exposure is just like such an absurd amount of damage that like this alone, you could just like lean into like all damage mods and nothing else. Like you could put in like fucking Blood Rush, and you could put in Blood Rush, and you could put in Gladiator Might, and then you could probably leave in like a fire mod or something, or I don't know, like a toxin mod. I guess it would be, yeah, toxin and I don't know, man. So you get what I mean. Like you could fully just lean into damage because melee exposure is just such an absurd amount of damage. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and proc at least something else that's gonna serve my cause. So yeah, there you go. That was the Valkyr build. That's that. So quick Oraxia build, quick Valkyr build. Yeah, I love the citrine fashion, but I think I'm gonna cover all the 8 claw stuff later. But let's just do the patch notes. Jade's Judgment was fun. You know, slam changes literally took me 5 seconds to explain. That's what I realized. It was like, this is so elegant, and it even made slams, like, I feel like it made them more consistent. I feel like it did. Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe it's placebo. Yeah, I guess we just go through with the table of contents. Isleweaver I will cover with its own thing. So I guess I'll talk about what the stuff has to offer. New Oraxia, we already covered that. Nice, we got some cool market editions. Valkyr Rework, new Warframe augment mods. I have yet to play the other augment mods, so I can't really speak for them yet. So Void Surplus is sick. I love just having something else to buy from Barrow, thank God. New player experience changes. Melee slam attack kind of cover this. Oh, new player experience. This is the junction rework. Quest changes, so that's a big one. That's basically just some patch notes that I'm gonna kind of scroll through. Yeah, new Deviri node, Isleweaver. Okay, so this is just sick as fuck. It's very easy. It's surprisingly easy, especially on Steel Path. I just burned through that shit. Like, oh my god. It's really good to play solo as well. It like it's very, very simple. So I have a lot of fun with Isleweaver. Huge win in terms of gameplay. You get some Deviri objectives. They're cool. They're very easy. You know, you get it. I understand it. Like from, you know, it's whatever. There's like a cool one where you like look at eyeballs. It's weird to even like explain something. You know, there's one where you like are connecting the generator towers, kind of like you do in other game or in other missions in Deviri. But most of them I'm like, okay, cool, blah blah blah. Some of them are like kill fucking 5 Deviri or murmur enemies, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Jesus. But anyway, yeah, easy to do on Steel Path. 20 to 24, 15 Pathos clamps every single time. That's fucking crazy. I'm gonna farm like a zillion I'm gonna farm so many goddamn Pathos clams. I'm like, why would I ever want to buy them from Dominus Thrax? I have an actual game mode that I'm playing in Deviri. I don't get access to the Deviri Arcanes, but most of them are like dirt cheap to buy anyway, so I don't really... I've gotten the ones that I like. Temporal Dust, very easy to farm. There's like the Intrati crates that you'll break, and then it's like the higher rarity crates are gonna have the Temporal Dust more likely. Enigma Gyrum is also crazy because that's like an extra resource that you can... There's like some other loot that you can buy at a Krithis, I think, if I remember right. I think it's like decorations and stuff. Scuttler Husks, Capturacines. Yeah, there's the Thalus. Yeah, Thalus. I'm curious. I always farm out the actual weapons because I'm like whatever. They're not like, they don't seem too crazy to farm. I was like, this is a fun game mode. That's the thing. It's like I'm glad to play some Deviri like for fucking once. And then yeah, Oraxia's Lair. I'm gonna just cover all this with like actual gaming. I'm gonna just talk about it and walk through the shop and see what we can get access to. Oh, interesting. Oh, so this is a special. Interesting. So this is like a special variant. Wow. Summon the Fragmented. Wow. Yeah. So that is like a somewhat unique. Wow. And you get this cool Signa. That's a fucking. That's a weird one. I love it, man. Oh my god. Yeah, you get this is like a event, you know, one of the yearly events, I guess. So you get a bunch of arcanes that you can farm out again. So if you want to get some of those, then you can farm this mission and get a bunch of tokens and buy it all. Oraxia we already covered. Let's go through all this. Scroll. The Thalus I will cover at a later date. It's cool to look at the stats, but I need to see it, man. I need to have it in hand. I'm probably going to cover it maybe next week. I was thinking about doing a Hades 2 stream, but I don't know if I'm good at Hades 2 to like get all the way to the final boss on both directions, like on the first try, because that shit is kind of hard. Spinrex. Okay, yeah, I'm scrolling through all these weapons. Yeah, whatever it groups enemies, up to 8 enemies. That looks fucking cool. I'm thinking about trying that. Obviously, they all deal toxin damage. The Spinrex, which is just a whip that has a 10% chance to burst for each stack of toxin status effect applied to them. Here's what I've been thinking. Oh, but I don't know if I can do influence. I don't know if I can do influence because of the innate toxin damage. Very curious, because I don't think I would get that buff unless it does a guaranteed toxin proc. But I would think that if I put on, if I wanted to use influence and I would have in gas, then I think it would just remove the toxin status entirely and then spreading toxin damage. Ooh, interesting. And then yeah, I guess you group up 8 enemies, so kind of interesting. The Tenogen I thought was cool. I like the glasses. These glasses were pretty sick, but now that shit's Hugo Boss, dude. That's fucking. We have a record of everyone who lives here. Please come out. Yeah, I didn't get the ephemera. I didn't get the ephemera for either of the bundles. Some new hairstyles. The Valkyr Rework, we kind of covered that. Huge buffs, massive stat increases. That's fucking crazy. That's a situation where dude, the Prime is actually goated. The Prime giving you 1,000 armor, I'm like, dude. Anyway, I'm just kind of scrolling. Jade's Judgment I thought was cool. Very easy to understand. Easy to slot in as well. And then here we go, Void Surplus. Let's see. 10 Aya, 2 built Forma. Dude, 2 built Forma is fucking goated. I'll take that, man. Legendary Core, 0.5%. 35,000 Kuva, 2%. 24-hour booster. Exilus Weapon Adapter. Exilus Warframe Adapter. Catalyst. Reactor. All those are 8. All the boosters are 7. Interesting. 10 universal, 1 built Omnia Forma. 1,000 ducats, yeah. Dude, 1,000 ducats would be fucking goated. Katir Novelist, yes. 5% drop chance plus 4% drop chance increase per open. Oh, cool. So we'll get pretty close, but I'm sure it'll fuck me over. I'm sure it will. Oh, I should hover on this a little bit longer. Drippy assisted. Hell yeah, that shit's drippy assisted. Anyway, I think this is basically through, and then here's the junction rework. Okay. Our vital tool is to guide players through the star chart and ensure they learn some of Warframe's fundamentals. Since they're with Spectres of the Rail, we've adjusted their Spectres, rewards, and tasks. Okay, junction UI, refresh. No longer enter when all tasks are not completed. Okay. On hover tooltips. Okay, cool. So that looks different as well. You get a little feedback on what you've completed. Junction reward task changes. Okay. Include a fully built Furus. Okay. Weapon slot from Mercury Junction. Endo. And unlock arbitrations from Eris. Okay, so a reward that will be given upon task completion. Okay, cool. The junction path has been adjusted with linear progression in mind. Cool. Blah, blah, blah. Complete quest Vor's prize. Equip. Oh, okay, so here we go. This is the Venus junction. Okay, so I'll... How big is this? Can I stay here? Okay, so now you're seeing all the Venus stuff. Complete Vor's prize. Equip Dreamer's Bond. Upgrade Dreamer's Bond. Start building a Taxon Sentinel in the Foundry. Very cool. Junction rewards. Mercury Junction. Vox Solaris, complete quest. Purchase a Rhino blueprint from the market for credits. Start building a Rhino component in the Foundry. Okay, cool. Remove tasks. Complete 6 ways of defense. Okay, cool. That's simpler. Junction rewards. Boltor. Once awake. Howl the Kubro. Excuse me. Mars Junction. Complete quest once awake. Void Relic segment. Nice. Visit the side quest section of the Codex in the Orbiter. Complete a mission with the Boltor primary weapon equipped. Nice. Rewards C7. Purchase a Mark 1 weapon from the market. Okay, cool. Rewards Streamline. Wow, cool. 25 Codex scanners. Okay, I see now. Reward Void Relic segment. Okay, cool. I'm understanding this. Reward tasks. Remove tasks. Collect 250 Rubedo missions. Fragor. Nice. Jupiter. Complete quest Heart of Demos. Oh, okay. So we're moving a little bit quicker now through. Wait, so this was the Mars Junction, and then there was nothing into Demos. Okay, cool. Or no changes. No changes into Demos, I guess. Complete quest Heart of Demos. Get 1 kill while wall dashing or wall launching. Ooh, interesting. Complete the advanced movement tutorial in the Codex. Upgrade a redirection mod to rank 5. Oh, cool. Amphis blueprint, 30,000 credits. Saturn Junction. This one's pretty good. Complete quest the Arcwing. Equip a Codex scanner to gear wheel. Fully scan the enemy type, the same enemy type to add it to your Codex. Dissolve 5 mods. Defeat Alvia Themesto. Okay, cool. And then you also get... that's when you can get access to the Zorus. That's when you can do fucking what's it called? Shit. I'll never remember that quest. Defeat Sargus Rock for Uranus. Kill 10 enemies with heavy melee attacks. Okay. Complete 20 minutes of survival at Titan. Ooh. Transmute a mod. Cool. Removed 1, open 1 Meso Void Relic. Learn how to perform synthesis. Okay, cool. This has to move to the Europa Junction. Not critical to the main story. Okay. Neptune Junction. Complete Nata. Okay, that makes sense. Defeat Tilragor. Complete a mission on Uranus with only your melee weapon equipped. Okay, cool. Complete a rescue mission at Caliban. Okay. Pluto. There's the second dream, so you guys know that. Equip the Arcwing launcher. I know the Arcwing launcher is also easier. I guess they'll cover it later, but play the same invasion mission 3 times. Oh, okay, I see. Gotcha. Dragoon. Eris. Okay, cool. Equip a focus lens. Nice little note here. Players earn their first focus lens from the second dream. So this task ensures they actually install it. Very cool. Unlock arbitrations is crazy. Complete 6 ways of defense at Stoufler Lua in a single mission. Orokin Catalyst. Nice. We extended this task to showcase the second stage of this defense. Cool. Find a locked Orokin vault at Phlegius Demos. Oh, okay. Dragon Key bundle. Nice. Complete quest, The War Within. 15 carbides. Nice. Sedna Junction. Okay. See, we're now complete quest, Rising Tide. Complete the Railjack mission, Sovereign Strait. Defeat 5 Vombalus. Okay, cool. Defeat Ambulus at Hades. And then optional junctions. Okay, cool. Refine a Void Relic at the console in the Orbiter. Open 3 Lith Void Relics. Get 10 enemies with headshots. Visit Maru's Bazaar. Okay, cool. Kind of serious. Complete Maru's weekly Ayatan treasure hunt. Fill an Ayatan sculpture with Ayatan stars. Trade an Ayatan sculpture with Maru. Pledge to a syndicate. Wow, very cool. This revised task teaches about Ayatan. Yep. Yeah, it does. That's nice. Remove tasks. Cool. Defeat the sergeant. Okay. Volcar blueprint. Europa. Learn how to perform synthesis with Cephalon Cimerus. Visit a dojo. Start building one form on the foundry. Complete a nightmare mission. Ooh. Animal instinct. Oh, wow. That's pretty nice. Physique. Oh, okay. That's pretty useful. I don't know if that was there previously. Yeah. And then arbitration unlock. Yeah, we already saw that. Taxon crafting costs. Rhino crafting costs. Captain Vor rework. I have yet to do this. Maybe I should play it. Maybe at the end I'll play it. Fancy new arena. Electricity grenades. After looking 2 of his health, he'll teleport deeper into the thing. Void key beam. Electrical orbs. Steel path rewards. Yeah, so there's a... Defeat him for a guaranteed arcane from the following list. Oh, you just play him in Steel Path. That's it. Okay, cool. And then there's a harder version, right? There's like a secret super version. I don't know exactly what it is, but they've been doing this recently, so I guess you would get... I don't know what the fucking Sumdali is this time, but I think that's what it's called. Natas starting mission changes. Yeah, most of this stuff is whatever, dude. The new War Railjack sections, I guess they've been buffed. Lower Necromancer and Tekrad Encore since the... Yeah, okay, cool. Here's the ad break. Yeah, Arcwing Launcher Exposition. This is actually awesome. When you complete the Arcwing and you get your Arcwing and you finish it out, then you just get the Arcwing Launcher. Previously, it was like a shit ton of credits, and then you needed like a bunch of Oxium as well. It was a huge pain in the ass, so that's actually incredible. Rising Tide. Oh, Quest Order. Okay, I see. Alright. New player experience changes. Oh, plants are easier to get. Cool. You just grab them. Players can now visit Cetus. Slightly to base charge attack. Okay, whatever. Dojo changes. Yada, yada, yada. If you're a dojo head, let me know. Kim changes. Whatever. Capture improvements. Whatever. Misc QOL. They didn't mention the corrupted holokeys. You get 2 guaranteed corrupted holokeys, so... Just as I had finished all of that, just as I had successfully farmed out all those weapons. Incarnate adapters can be purchased for plat. Interesting. Limbo's banished. I know there was some... There's like some fucking other stuff. Melee slam attack. You kind of saw this. Near a set, it works more effectively now. You know, 100%. Ooh. And applied itself multiplicity. Okay, I see. Reduce the visual effects of melee slam attacks. Yeah, so I think the slam changes are good. Player motem when playing is better maintained upon summoning your Kythe. Okay. Here we go. This was a no Stalker's tankiness. No. Mind control is fixed. What was I looking at? Did I miss the fucking... Yeah, I think I missed. There was a chroma change. Like chroma now... Am I looking at this right? Miss QOL? No, the capture... Where the fuck was this chroma change? What the hell? Wait a minute. I could have sworn they mentioned chroma. Okay, I'm control F'ing this. Where's chroma? What the fuck? Chroma. Okay, here we go. No? Okay, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Where was this? Randomized colors. General changes. Yeah, I just missed this. Okay, cool. Made the following change to Chroma's Guardian armor. I saw this. Now reduces the damage his squad mates take within affinity. 50 meters. I was gonna look at that. That was so you're like fucking Trinity now. Like Chroma is Trinity. I was like, what the fuck? That was so. Duration gained per kill now scales with ability duration mods. I was like, get the fuck out of here. That's insanity. That's crazy. So that's what I was missing. I was gonna look at that real quick, and then I gotta cover what Hammy was talking about. Yeah, where's Chrome? Does it show that? That's fucked. I was like, Jesus, man. I think I have like super negative duration or negative range though. Yeah, I have fucking 34 range. Does that still reduce the Guardian armor? It doesn't affect it. Wait. Within affinity. Oh my fucking god. That's GG. 1.72 extra duration. Not crazy, but yeah, 75% DR. That's fucking nuts. That's insane, man. 1.72 duration regen. Yeah, it's like infinite, dude. That's fucked. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm freaking out, like spitting everywhere. Okay, let's just chill on Oraxia, but it's Isleweaver time. Drum roll, yeah. Here, okay, here it's time. So, yes, this is what I want to see. Yes, dude. Holy shit, cold. Oh my god, and it's just slash and cold. Just the built-in slash damage, and then you get the guaranteed viral. Just criminal. With Deadhead, of course. This is gaming. This is how you play. The Vor changes are actually good. Yeah, yeah. I want to try it. Apparently there's a secret Vor. There's a super version, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is gaming. This is how you play, man. And I love... Here we go, chat. This is the gaming moment. Saryn, Cannonade, Deadhead, and Guncio. Obviously, volatile variant is a must, but that's a lot of fucking damage. That's a lot of fucking damage. Oh my god. All right. Enough of this. Enough of this. Enough of this drivel. Enough of this normal gameplay. All right. It's been a while, Chad. If you were here for the Steel Path Circuits arc, that was a lot of gameplay. And I'm kind of returning a little bit to Deviri and loving it. It's way shorter. That's the one thing that sucks. But that's the thing, is the gameplays. What do you think about recoil? I think recoil is still pretty manageable. Yeah, obviously there was a bug where they removed recoil, and it was definitely not supposed to be that way, and I knew it from the jump, so I was not expecting it to stay. But yeah, I'm chilling. But here we go. Let's look at the here. Let's do the two shops, but first we'll start with this one. What I wanted to show was this. What the fuck? What the fuck is this, man? With the finger removed and the hands actually like move? You're kidding me. So that's sick. Obviously, this is just the event arcane shop. You can get a single arcane. But yeah, dude, I've been using recoil reduction mods. I'm real with you guys. I've been using some recoil reduction mods. Oh, I was also going to show Scuttle or Huss, but you know what they have. You have Oraxia, Skyotid, Spinrex, Skiotid, Skiot, damn. That's what it's called, Skiotid. Dude, I skiotted all over. And then Thalos. This is the one that I'm going for right now. I already have all the resources. I need a shit ton of rune marrow, apparently. I'm fucking crying. Apparently I have 0 rune marrow. I don't know how it happens, but I've also been getting more of these Enigma gyromes, and you just only buy that. But I want to get the Watchful Peregrine. This guy's fucking goated. I wanted to put this guy somewhere in my area, because now I can actually collect these things without having to fucking do the weird puzzles in Deviri. I don't know if you guys have done any of them, but that's just lame. All right. I think we're good. Yeah, we covered. I love him.
I shall manifest no further in. Not without my centurions.
Oh, he's so sick. I love him. And I had this plinth here already, and so I had to move Tuval, and now Tuval is just like, here he is, my son. Here he is.
From above.
He's so awesome. I love him. Dude, that's awesome. All right, let's play some Deviri. Now this is where it gets fun because I can't show Archon shards in these builds, so you'll just have to get it as it is. I'll try to explain what the Archon shards are. I don't think it'll be too difficult. So play for some good rolls. But I'm glad to have a mission like this. This is so much fun. And I guess I just burn a bunch of Scuttler husks, which I don't really need. Oh my god. Speaking of chroma, should I do a little bit of chroma? So let's get the weapon sorted out. Oh, I don't have the Simulor yet. Rubico, Karak. I've been thinking about trying Rubico. I have a decent build with Rubico. Jaw Sword, no. Spinner X, ooh, interesting. Sepulchrum or Tysis? I'm probably taking Tysis. I want to see what kind of build they have for me for Spinner X. Is this just like a stand? This thing doesn't have... What the fuck? Okay, no. I saw Ether Sword. Yeah, that's my best choice. Okay. Okay, builds quick as ever. So, Chroma, I have 2 Tauforge Blues for ability or max energy, and that's purely for Archimedia purposes, so that I just have it preloaded for Archimedia, so that is so that I can still cast an ability that costs 105 when I have 75% energy reduction. It's Arcane Grace and Arcane Avenger, and of course Guardian Armor, which is insanely goated now. It's just DR, just damage reduction in a fucking affinity range, and yeah, you get a lot of duration regen. Actually, that's, you might not look like a lot, but to get any buff at all is pretty clutch. So I was struggling for a while, but now I'm chilling. So you can see I do have triple Umbra, 2 Umbra polarities in there, so quite a few forma to get this build going. But yeah, it is still having as much duration as I can get, and you know you're not really taking advantage of the ability, the total energy cost, but that's what it's there for. This is a crazy one. I am just going to be showing off the Riven build, but this Riven is fire, multi-shot, and status chance. So this is just a fire mod. This would be replaced with the fire 60/60. You could do that. You could put in I still don't have the primed cryo rounds. This is still a 60/60. And then this is just cannonade instead of the other instead of serration, and then that's giving me actually a decent amount of punch through with also hunter munitions, primary crux, and the basic idea is like you already have a bullet that does a zillion damage, but it doesn't proc a lot of status. So if you can get that bullet to proc 2 or 3 blast procs per bullet, maybe you get really lucky, you just wiping like crazy. So I don't know how it'll work in Deviri, but I've recently reworked this build for this specific reason, that I feel like in Deviri, like you can actually get some crazy stuff going. So next one is Ether Sword. Look at that. 95% status chance. This is Iron Phoenix. Iron Phoenix has a very quick standing combo, and the first hit I think has a 200% force slash proc. So obviously no blast and electricity with Galvanized Elementalist, which is giving me 120% status chance. So I'm getting a shit ton of melee influence, just kind of blast fluencing everything. So thoughts on Mirage? I think Mirage is top tier. Wait, how do you get those? The recoil, steady hands you get from I think you get it from Sentience, maybe. So like you could get it from Archon hunts, or like if you do the conjunction survival or just normal survival on Lua. So they're kind of a pain in the ass to get. The shotgun recoil mod you only get from Steel Path offerings. You get it from Teshin, and then what's the rifle? I don't remember where you get the rifle one, but I know the pistol you should, or maybe you get it from Orokin enemies. I know it's like an enemy drop, and it's fairly common for the missions that I do, which is like conjunction survival. But there's that, and then finally Codotysis. This one's fucking crazy. This is a electricity valence, and this is just Blast. This has built-in corrosive, so I've got blast, corrosive, electricity, and magnetic on Enervate, and it's got 150% status chance, and it's a 4 fire rate with a 1.2 second reload speed and an 18 mag size, so it's just fucking just crazy. So yeah, Enervate putting in a lot of work here. So I guess the last thing that we have to do is slam in one of these. Decree. Oh, fleet-footed. No, what am I doing here? Oh, Rising Agony. Critical. Oh, but I have Wrathful Advance, so I don't need crit chance. I don't care about crit chance. I'm actually totally chill. Now there are some crates that I want to break. These crates I want to break. They'll have temporal dust in them. I don't need a huge amount, but I'm blinding myself with these fucking blasts. Am I gonna have to change the color? I might have to change the color of all my weapons. Ooh, interesting. Is that the head? What's the head on the lips? Where's the head on the lips, dude? This is another enemy that doesn't have a fucking head. Okay, let's just do this. Which has defeated Guardian. Oh, I see. There's one more enemy that just floated away. No, wait, where the fuck was he going? God, I wish there were more enemies too. Like, come on, man. I'm trying to have some fun here. I'm trying to do something. I guess they're a little bit quicker because there's so few enemies, but it just feels kind of lame. There's just like nothing to do. I'm thinking say restore some. Fuck off. Restores health. Fuck off. What is this garbage? Oh my god. Heavy attacks deal. Whatever.
The king isn't a real boy. He's just a doll. Shall I pull his arms and legs off for you?
Hell yeah, Rusalka. Fuck yeah. Say it again. God, that's hilarious. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm looking for the specific crates right now. I think those are some... No, just gonna be blinding you. I'm so sorry, chat. I am literally like flashbanging you every 5 seconds. This is awful.
Deep beyond the madness. Unlock the reserves the scholar instructed us to keep.
Energized Shrine. Oh, here's some stuff. So there's the rare chest that you're going to be breaking, and that's going to give you the temporal dust. You will get a lot of temporal dust later on, so... Oh, I shoot this, right? And then it energizes the shrine. Oh, a little bit of Luminous. Okay. I'll probably just slap these guys. Dude, I don't even think I'm going to cast my fucking ability. I got to be real with you guys. I'm out here just like gaming, dude. That's something about Taviri. Like I play so sloppy in fucking Taviri. I just do not give. I just do not care, even a single ounce. It's GG. Do I have to go around? Is it? Oh no, it's back this way. Oh no, we're just chill. We're done. We finished this, and then I want to do something. I want to actually fight some foes. Oh, close contagion. I should have just read the name. I know that one. I do like the Undercroft missions as well, but obviously there's a distinct lack of struggle in any of these Isleweaver missions. They happen so fast. I'm just like done. But yeah, I'll be sad for normal Isleweaver. Okay, I see this. Wait, does that... No. Oraxia is still in that place. Never mind, we're good. Sorry, I was a little bit confused for a second, but no, I'm understanding. I'm chill. Oh, it's a fucking... Oh my god.
Albrecht's crucibles. The only thing you'll create is a corpse. Yours.
I do love Rusalka. It's good to have more Rusalka. And the more they do with her, I'm like, this is... Oh, they've done it. Oh, it's GG. Time travel. Is that the name of the game? I mean, you have Temporal Ash. Is that what it's called? But they're setting some stuff up, man. They're working. They've got the numbers cooking, and I'm like, something's gonna happen. Wait, they're gonna reveal something crazy at TennoCon? What? No! Oh god, dude. I can't help myself sometimes. I'm trying to remember where these fucking rune marrow. This thing. That thing. I forget what it's like a runic compact or runic construct or something. The little crate that has the reward that I actually want. Oh, and then look at this, dude. Now this is a game mode that I can get down with. You know what I mean? Now this is some good shit. Alright. I should be able to actually cast my abilities now. I don't think I got growing power in there, so I'll try and do this. But I need to start by landing some headshots. I guess, dude, are like half of these guys not able to have headshots? Oh my fucking god. Well, you know what that means, chat. It's Tice's time. I could also just fully just spam the Ether Sword. I don't think that would be too crazy. I think this is the only time that I'll ever actually be able to like play Chroma properly. Cause I feel like in normal Deviria, I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on? I have one no, I have both charged. Do I have both charged? Here, let's do this. Just get some kills. 14, no, I need to charge this one a little bit more. Oh, this guy's getting fucking beef, like majorly regen. I don't even know what these guys shoot. That's the other thing. They don't like survive long enough for me to tell. I started this on Steel Path, and I feel like it's been fine. I love me some Pathos Clamps. Get an ad break, for a quick little 1 minute ad break, and then we're back. Yeah, I did feel like a 1.5 minute, like a 1.5 minute ad break every half hour was like, eh. But I'm kind of preferring, I mean, I was looking at also, running an ad break right at the beginning of the stream on Twitch, and then just yapping about whatever for a minute, and then getting the time going that way, because I do think it would be nice to like stagger it and just immediately have that, so you know the stream would start and then it would just automatic while I'm setting up the stream and yapping to YouTube and just doing an intro, then we can get into the stream everywhere. And so that's kind of what I'm thinking, you know, doing the 1 minute ad breaks like gives me plenty of time to just like talk around it for a minute and then get back to what I was saying. And I don't think it's too difficult. I'm glad that the orbs actually look correct. This is kind of cool looking. It's nice to see them functioning properly, I guess. Oh my god. Hey, I'm actually impressed. I did not think I was going to be able to keep my my Vex armor active, but this is actually helping. And I think my max duration is only fucking 40 seconds or something, so I think I've been actually succeeding this whole time and just not realizing it, so pretty powerful there. I'm liking it. Keep moving. Gonna hit this. Alright, sweet. And then I'm once again sitting around fighting nobody for a couple minutes. I'm like, oh, here we go again, chat. Oh my god. Alright. Looking good so far. I get too many of these alchemies, man. I gotta say, it is still like one of my least loved missions. Just, you know, and the fact that it shows up here now too. It's like not the worst mission in the world. I just, you know, most of the time I would rather just be doing a survival, if I'm being honest. Like, Oh, what I wanted to do was this, yeah. Because I actually kind of want the swap bonus. I feel like that could be pretty good, but, yeah, dude. There's something about Deviri that, I mean, I did so much Steel Pass circuits, like insane amounts of Steel Pass circuits, and you know, you just had the groove down. At a certain point, you just knew where every single spawn was. You knew where every single fucking spawn was for those little shiny orbs. Like, bro, if I didn't get every single one on every single mission, I would get kind of pissed because I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I've done this how many times? Every single week for fucking, yeah, like they release all this like weekly content, and I feel like it puts me on the good kind of churn. You know, like I felt like a lot of the Warframe content that I was doing became like kind of bad kind of churn. But just showing up for weekly content, I've been thinking that just doing Archimedes on Monday is just the thing I can do, and then look at some other stuff. And I was also looking, I'm needing to cut up some clips. And I'm needing to cut up some more clips, which means I'm wanting to go hang out with Taylor again and, you know, farm some more clips. I hate to put it that way, but I'm like looking at the games we play, and I'm like, oh, I'm starting to see it. So I feel like I don't know how Ultimate Chicken Horse would work, but it might be a little bit goofy. On melee kill, bro, what the fuck?
What grins back at you.
Oh, that was a cool line that I just completely missed. That's nice. I guess I could probably keep my 4 active. Oh, locate the eyes of indifference. Okay, I know this one.
The wise peregrines were the scholar's friends. Look through their eyes to find the eyes of the beast.
This is kind of a cool one. I like this. All right, chat. I think there's one more over here. Yeah, it's a nice chill mission. I enjoy it. All right. Goodness.
You and Albrecht were pretty close in his Deviri days, weren't you, kiddo? Don't say you've forgotten.
That's a lore bomb. I kind of like that. Warframe efficiency, bro. Bro, what the fuck?
Even
Okay,
here,
whatever.
In the remains of your childhood. Not very nice of you, kiddo.
Kiddo sounds... I like it. The new kiddo, right, chat? Kiddo 2.0. This is my type of shit. I'm kind of... I want to stop talking. I want to stop saying shit. That's the smart thing to do, Amar. Oh wow, I like the way you call me kiddo. Yeah, keep saying that. Oh Jesus, chat. Okay. Oh, and we're here. Okay, let's do the cutscene as well. I have a little bit of water left. A little bit of water, not a lot of time. Alright, let's do this. How's the damage looking? Are you nuking me? Yeah, you're kind of nuking my health. That's the damage buff, right? I don't really care about the shields. I guess we'll see how the little spiderlings do, the scuttlers. Little scuttlers. Look at all these little guys. They're crazy. They're dangerous, man. Oh, they're gonna reset my abilities too. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a very dangerous form of mag proc. Can I just bonk all of them? Kinda can. Ooh, that's risky. And then I can't swap to... While I have that mag proc active, I can't even swap to operator, and it just drains all of my energy. Also, this music I wasn't really listening to, but this is fucking crazy. Yeah, this is where I'm at, chat. With Chroma. But I think I'll be fine with the final phase boss. I don't think I'll be struggling too much, but looking chill. Woo, dude.
You owe this place nothing. All it did was torment you.
Ooh.
Just as he tormented
Okay, now I can try
me.
this. I did like that combo the last time. Where I just did this and shot the glaives and they just kind of did their thing. Oh shit, that didn't give me... Wait, I don't have operator energy? I just don't have operator energy? It just removes... What the... Can I cast... What the fuck? Wait, how much... What is going on, dude? Did I have energy or not as the operator? That is a question that I don't know I can answer. Alright, chat. Let's get this done and dusted. It's time to get the fuck out of here. This is kind of cool. When I first saw the clones, I didn't really understand what was going on, but... Welcome in, Chris. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Goodness gracious. Come on, just tap him, dude. You got the status effects going. You got the extra damages. Ew, look at all this extra ammo on the ground, too. I'm just kind of tanking. Get that to Kree.
To kill a spider, kiddo. Especially when I can just bring her back.
Oh. Oh, and then I just leave out through here. Okay, perfect. Fucking whatever, man. At this point, fucking whatever. At this point, you know what I'm saying? Fucking whatever, bro. I don't give a fuck. Paulie. Guy who's never watched a single episode of The Sopranos. Big pussy. That's all I know. That's all I know about The Sopranos. 30 temporal dust. Oh, look at us. Just getting totally shafted. 4 rune marrow. I'm accumulating rune marrow very slowly, so that is a little bit sucky, but I have one last thing to show off. One last piece of gameplay. Dude, I've been thinking I do need to get back into the gym. I do need to get that ass going. Or I need to get up out of my chair and do that. That is a very important thing for me to do. I gotta be honest. Getting out of the house is critical. I miss you. Yep. Don't worry. I'll be coming back a little bit more. Not too crazy much, but definitely not like gone. Like I'm still gonna be coming multiple times a week. Sorry for the phrasing, but how often will we be? So I'm thinking I'll at least be doing a Friday stream. I was also definitely looking at doing a Monday stream of Archimedia. And then maybe something different on Wednesday. I don't know. I'm kind of looking at some stuff right now. I want to be doing more guest streams, so kind of prioritizing that. And what I've been looking at a lot is Night Rain on Fridays with Avi. Because we are kind of giga maxed. We are kind of insane. And the combo is nuts. And, you know, the 2-stack in Night Rain, that's juicy. And we just, you know, we pull up with a rando as the third, and every single time, it's too easy. I love the new skybox as well. This is fucking sick. Look at that. Nice. Damn. Holy shit. It's very intimidating. Am I fully loaded yet? Am I maxed out? Yeah, I'm good to go. Alright. Yeah, I see like the... Whoa. I guess I never really looked at the structures clearly. Oh my god. Damn, that shit's intimidating. What the fuck, dude? You're crazy, bro. You're nuts. He's out of this world, bro. What is he talking about? And it's showing up live on stream. I mean, now all the chats
I
show
do
up live on
enjoy
stream.
watching you dance so
You know, I realized I was like, whatever, I'll keep TikTok chat segmented away. I may potentially, so if I want to have TikTok chat integrated with YouTube and Twitch, then I have to pay like $20 a month. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. So yeah, there you go. I needed 3 channels, and of course it gave me access to 2. You can stream to 2 just fine, but if you want that 3rd, then it's GG. I was looking at Restream in general, but
Kiddo, you are trying
I guess it's
so
cheaper than
hard.
what I was looking at. Is it's cheaper than well, I would look $20 a month. No, that's like $240 a year. No, that's rough. I think I pay like $150 a year for Streamlabs to do multi-streaming, so no. I wasn't expecting much. I'm not disappointed. Would it ever get to be thrown out a window? Oh, I missed that, yeah. No, I think it's pretty fun update. I think just giving me, I mean, I wish there were more enemies. That's the main thing, but giving me the Deviri shit, like giving me Entrati and Deviri at the same time, giving me Warframe in Deviri, giving me an easier game mode is really it. All I care about was the new frame, the update. Yeah. Oh Jesus. No, I definitely think like it's nice to return to Deviri. I like playing Deviri. I think it's a fun game mode. I like Pathos Clamps missions. If I'm just farming Pathos Clamps, if I don't really care about anything else, I don't need any more of the Deviri resources. Like if I need the resources, then I'll fucking do a Deviri experience, and I'll you know, farm out all the you know, in-game resources and shit like that, and then you kind of go from there. So I think we'll end at a perfect time.
I'm just
It's a pretty long mission, like, to be honest. Pretty long. Well, we should be just about done. There's deadly momentum. That's something. That's at least something. But I have a heavy attack build, and I think I can just fully face tank this guy. So, yeah, surprise, surprise. Could you guess who it'll be?
Get to the heart of the corruption.
Oh, no, there are crates around here that I want to break, first of all. I'm going to try and get some of these. I'm pretty sure the enemies also drop the temporal dust as well. I've been noticing that. But I've really just been seeing a lot of these normal crates. I haven't been getting a lot of good shit, so... Let's do this. Nice, chillin'. Yeah, it seems like I got totally shafted, so apologies for that. Just slowing down for no fucking reason. Slowing down for no fucking reason. That's lame as fuck, dude. Alright, chill. Let's do it.
This is how the story goes now.
Alright, they do explode. I love the rupturing fragments. Oh, I guess they're 2 separate enemies. And then I think I just need to... Oh, is that 1450? That's my shields fully charged. And then I just need to take some health damage, and then my health is fully charged. This gaming. Alright.
How will I reassemble your pieces?
Alright, chill, dude. And now I just face tank, dude. That's what I'm here for. That's the gaming power. I'm waiting for the second phase. That's where it'll actually get a lot easier, because I'll have some extra enemies. Currently, it's just me and my melee. Me and my melee. What is that? Me and my monkey. Oh, I'm fucking nuked again. Oh, this sucks, man. Oh, I died. Oh shit! Did I recast in time? I did recast in time. That was decent. That was pretty good face tanking until he slapped me with the slash about a zillion times. That was very deadly. Good thing I have 10 revives, and it's a quick mission, so I'm definitely not struggling. But I can go into here, and now that I have, oh, yes, I have it all set up. Now I go. Oh, he healed me with slash proc. That's fine. Now that they're a duet, I just kind of stay close to one, and the enemies outside of the range will heal me a little bit. Let's hit this as well. Make sure that's active. And I think I'm dealing. Oh, I see the. Ooh, Jesus! But I think I'm fine. Oh, nice. Yeah, these are all trash mobs. So I still have that, so I'm not fully face tanking everything, which is unfortunate. These guys are slapping me with damage effects that can kill me, which is, I guess, nice. It should happen, right? Ooh, yeah. See, he slaps me right in the fucking face, like a gamer. Oh, but now they're next to each other, so I guess I'm getting double damage. You know what I could also do is this, and then I could swap, and I get an even. Am I getting staggered? What is it? It's like a 5-second duration. That's actually quite a bit of time. Yeah, chill. That's it. GG. Perfect timing. Okay. There you go. Well, and with that, I guess that basically covers it. 21. Ooh, Spinner-X blueprint. That's fucking clutch. Thank God. That saves me one part. That's perfect. Yeah, I guess that's all I got for you, chat. Ooh, what else did I mention? Yeah, so I do have a Discord. Link to my Discord is in the description on YouTube. It's in the About section on Twitch. And you can also do exclamation point Discord. And then I also have it in the profile of TikTok. So if you've enjoyed my content, you want to see more, definitely get involved in the Discord. Get involved in the community. We do also run a raffle once a month. So when you join the Discord, you're automatically entered in the raffle. And then for future months, you just have to show up and say hi. And as long as you've sent a message, you'll be entered in the raffle for that month. There is also a community showcase that happens alongside that. So if you submit like builds or fashion or stuff like that, then you can get a double entry in the raffle. And you'll also be, if you submit multiple things, then you can be submitted for multiple months. So yeah, obviously, if you're watching on YouTube and you enjoyed, I do appreciate it if you drop a like. It does help out the video. And yeah, I guess next video is coming up on Friday. That's also when I'm doing the next clip. And the next clip is, I think it's still the Tanuki clip. It's still me being cringe, but yeah, that's that. I got override clips going up soon, so I'm definitely looking at doing another stream with Taylor soon. And yeah, I guess yeah. So Friday is going to be Elden Ring Night Rain with Avi. I might make that a regular thing, or as much of a regular thing as I can. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a good night. That's all I got for you. Take care. I'm out of here. Bye bye.